I support small businesses, try to avoid consumerism and just bring more people into this lifestyle, my friends. Yeah. Hey y'all, this is Courtney. I'm 23, she, her, an intersectional feminist and plant-based ally. My mission is to be a part of creating a world where everyone feels heard, safe, and valued. I'm the boss to my own company. I encourage my constituents to speak freely. We're basically family there. My name is Marielle. I am 49 years old. She, her, not that it matters. Proud free thinker and business owner. I think these snowflakes need to toughen up and stop acting like free speech is some kind of crime. Those are pretty much the first things that come to mind when I hear the word wokeness, or to be more politically correct, political correctness. But in the grand scheme of things, I think both Courtney and Reagan have more to say than what's on the surface. Free speech is one of the core values of a democratic society. It allows people to express ideas, challenge authority, and engage in open discussions and dialogues. People used to have thicker skin. While inclusivity is important, so is the ability to ask questions and express perspectives without fear of backlash. Wokeness is more than just avoiding offensive language. It's recognizing privileges and understanding systemic inequalities. It's not about shutting other people down, it's about encouraging empathy and growth. When we listen to other people's experiences, we open the door to progress. So, where do I stand? Well, from my centrist point of view, I think the answer has always been hidden in plain sight: compromise. The reason why this feels impossible might be because from each perspective, the change that leans towards both ideals have been exponentially drastic, that it has become the extremes of a spectrum, and the goals especially have deviated from what was originally imagined. If you go back to our history classes, one of Rizal's greatest yet most unknown works was deemed by the patriots and propagandists as too scholarly, academic, but the actual Morga was regarded by the scholars as too biased. And the same can be said about how fighting the same losing battle of pro-woke and anti-woke risks losing sight of the bigger picture, which is how ideas evolve, why people believe the way they do, and where change is actually leading us. One way to start is by changing how we listen. Instead of assuming the worst, we can ask and reframe better questions, ones that actually move conversations forward. We need to stop rewarding performative activism and instead focus on real-world impacts like policies, communities, actions that go beyond echo chambers like, Twitter or X for that matter. In the same manner, growth isn't always easy. It means being open to discomfort. It happens when we step outside of our own narratives, not just waiting for our turn to speak. I think this ties it really well together. John Schumacher once wrote, "But by depicting the whole of reality, history can reshape and reform that society toward a better future." I believe that real change doesn't happen in silos. We build the middle ground brick by brick. And if you want solutions, and I'm leaving you this to ponder on, I think the real question to reel in is, if history teaches us that all causes are fair and impartial, how can we not when all of us is willing to die on the same hill, just in different ways?